France sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. France sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. France sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them. Away we go again. Good ball, good take. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Wide. This is Dembele.
এন্ডে বড় মাপ দিছি করতে বলে বলে ভিতরে বলটা দিছি শর্ট করতে বলে বল
Yokerej. Shot could be on, and he's definitely at the shot. He's got it all. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Sweden, after 55 minutes, number 9, Alexander Isak. Just 1 minute now. What a difference a half-time rocket from a manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Great ball. There's the shot. And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly. Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion. Ryan Cherky. So the lead now is 2. You can certainly sense a real change in mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. And shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar. Isak! And now it's erasing the ball. Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. This is Dembele. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Vince tries a shot! Didn't catch it right. Such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. It's a threat. It's Dembele. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
কিবার সুযোগ তো পাইছিলাম রে পুরো বারের ভিতরে গেছিল
Now it's Isak.
আল্লাহ
And here's Dembele.
প্রফেশনাল খেলতেছে প্রফেশনাল
And here's Isak.
উল্টা পাল্টা পাস হইতেছে আবার হইতেছে উল্টা পাল্টা হচ্ছে সবাই পাশে থাকুন আমার সাইড দরকার আগা আগা আগা আগা আগা
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
ন্যস্ত দিচ্ছি
Has a look and plays it forward.
আরেকটা গোল দিলাম আরে দেখ
And it's Akliush. Oh, that's a key interception.
আরে গোলটা দিয়েছে সুন্দর করে আমার
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
থাকেন আর কয়টা ম্যাচ
He has found the way through.
পুরো রাউন্ড অফ 32 নম্বর আছে
That's that. France have done it. They are indeed through. Could you somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, it's a good win, Peter, and you could feel them growing in confidence towards the end. I think an ominous sign for whoever has to face them next round.
Attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. With the father of a boy.
কার সাথে খেলা আর্জেন্টিনা ভার্সেস যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের অবস্থা জার্মানি ফ্রান্স সেই আবার জার্মানি রাউন্ড অফ 16 বসনিয়া নেদারল্যান্ড ঘানা স্পেন ব্রাজিল ওখানে ব্রাজিল বাদ আর্জেন্টিনা ইউনাইটেড স্টেট আর্জেন্টিনা প্রতিবার উঠে যায় ups and downs এরা সেইভাবেই তাদের সাথে আমার পেনাল্টি দেখাচ্ছিলাম তারপরে আবার দিচ্ছি
So another step closer to the big business on this ultimate global stage for the game. And with it comes heightened expectations, heightened ambitions and aspirations. This place really is sparkling, the atmosphere as strong as the ultimate prize. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. He's had a shot! Was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Kimmich plays it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? With the short one. And now they can string out a defence. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight. That's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space and he loves to occupy that zone and just look to play from there. He could well be a standout star.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot, and again! And it's been hooked away. He has found a way through.
শালার কি চান্স বললে দিলাম তো
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Dembele. No goals as yet. Germany have it back and can go again. Oh, it's Dembele. It's going wide left. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Musiala. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Kimmich. Sané.
বলে তো পেছারি
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of some danger that was growing. He's having a pop! Off target by a whisker. Funde. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Cherki. And that's a goal for a shot!
বল কি সুন্দর বলটা কেন বানাইলাম
A goal at a really telling moment. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost pleasure.
একদম
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of the goal. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Now it's Havertz. France leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Pavlovic. Nicely spread. Now that's well seen too.
সুন্দর
Mbappe. Needs to return pass. That signals the end of the first
Attention.
period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
প্রফেশনাল তারা
France
প্রফেশনাল
just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
France solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep that.
And the shots!
offside না
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to
কি
credit
বলটা কি
the
খেলা এমনি
side.
খেলা কিন্তু
These
কি
boys
বলতে
knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass and put it on play for him.
ওরা আপনার এটা কোনো কথা
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's Dembele. Now, who's going to be first to this?
কোনা এবং কোনা কোনারে বলি দিব একটা না বললে তো ডাইরেক্ট গোল না এলো Dembele Dembele
And it's been taken short. It's Kunde. It's loose now, and again. And now it's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Kimmich. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they made the right call.
বলে জায়গা মতো পাস হয়েছিল
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
একদম জায়গা মতো বলা গেছে
He's found a way past. And he's let fly.
কোনার
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
কোনার একবারে ইস, এবার গোল দিতে হবে আবার আর উপরে উঠতেই দেবো না করতে দিলে আমার মারা
France have their second corner now.
ডায়লগ ঠিক আছে
Mbappe plays it short. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. Cherki is onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent. Unless something dramatic happens now. It's played through for him. And he's there to get it away. Referee's given a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Vince. Looking for the run. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great vision. Oh, important interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Conte.
Minutes has been indicated.
Cherki, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side.
অফসাইড হইল কেমন এরা ও হা আগে গেছে গিয়া ওই যদি আগে যাইতো তাহলে আমি অফসাইডে থাকতাম
Substitution for Germany. Number 10, Musiala. Number 7, Kai Havertz. Number 17, Wirtz. Coming on the field. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Number 22. Whistle's gone.
Offside, offside. অফসাইডে গোল কাটা পড়ছে না একবার অফসাইডে গেছে নাহলে খাইয়ে লাইছিলাম রে
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time.
Okay, good.
So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
No winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. Hostilities have already resumed. Akliush cuts it out. Oh, it's come off the upright. Hernandez. It's gone away. Oh, good taken. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
আমরা যে উঠে গেলে
Substitution for Germany. Number 19, Sane. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Brooks. Rao. Goretzka. That looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute
Conte. Here's Tchouaméni. Mbappe.
Yes.
And we're halfway through extra time. Side able to conjure up athletic moments, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Substitution for Germany. Number 23, Felix Metscher.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Number 16, Skinner.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling, but who will be standing at the very end? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Conte. And Cherky. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it. That's rather hopeful. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Undav. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Gross. Here's Undav. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt they'll get too many more chances. Smart save, he had plenty to do. Well, I thought his starting position was good. There it is, the whistle, no avoiding penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit footballs, and he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Mbappe is looking to do his bit.
Goal.
Defender,
No.
and he duly obliges. Gross, second to go. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Dembele is second man up. Oh, Cooley does it.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Goretzka, the third man up.
Credit to him. Really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
On to number 3 here. We're tied at 3 each. Up steps the man with the armband.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus got right through it.
Akiush is fourth up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Round the last of the designated 5. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off. It's all about his mindset now.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Big character, big moment, big save.
গানটা ভালো দিকে ভালো
He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
এবং খালি এটা স্থিরাই না Yes! Yes!
And that ball to it.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an
পেনাল্টিতে
epic,
আবার
fantastic
জার্মানিকে ঢুকে দিচ্ছে
So yet another step towards ultimate glory, another test passed.
খেলা হয়েছে ভালো
What do you take away from it all, Jim?
জার্মানি
Well, it's
52%
pretty clear that there was a solid
Yes,
game
yes.
plan in place
No,
for
it's
what was a very
actually short, total
high-pressure game. I think it shows great
আটটা আমরা হচ্ছে
maturity on the
9টা
part of
তারা
the
হচ্ছে
players,
6টা আমরা
and
হচ্ছে
it
4টা
was
শট
for me
ফাউল
well
দুটো করছে
deserved
আমরা
and
আর
well
একটা
earned.
পাসেস 79 আর 100 পাস সাকসেসফুল 66 কত মিনিট যাক ক্যাব কট করে এই সেই নেদারল্যান্ডসের সাথে আবার খেলা আমাদের আমরা খেলতেছিলাম ও ডিফিকাল্টিটা লিখে দিলে ভালো হতো প্রফেশনাল খেলছি নেদারল্যান্ড দেখা যাক কি হয় আর দুইটা ম্যাচ খেলবো তারপরে আজকের জন্য লাইভ সমাপ্ত
Well, here we are. Two teams both willing to do whatever it takes to reach the last four. They're both here on merit, and there's a healthy sense of both expectation and pressure in either camp. How will the players cope with that? We're about to find out. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Interesting that both these managers denied their teams were among the favourites for the competition, Jim. What's your view on that?
Well, it's just a case of trying to keep their players in check, Peter. At this stage, your focus needs to be on what's in front of you right now, and you can't be thinking too far ahead.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Step belly!
হায় হায় টুকতে টুকলে টুকতে
He is through here. That's not one way.
তুমি একবার বাইরে পড়ে
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
বল
Well,
পায়
Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope.
Tries one from way.
গোল
Superb from Jackie.
চেলসি
A finish right from the top drawer.
উঠেছে বললো কষ্ট বললো উঠে বললো উঠেছে
It was a great finish. He
Mm,
played
look,
away with
look.
great poise, dead-eye accuracy. Just
এই
waiting
বেশি
for
ম্যান
the
নাই
time
আর ওই বেশি আমরা তাইতেছি বলালে ঘোরান দিয়ে চেলসি দিয়েছে বাস থেকে চেলসি একদম ফিল্ডার দিতে লেগে ফিল্ডার ফিল্ডে বাড়াতে হবে
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. He's looking wide, and he's managed to get free. Gatto!
তাই হ্যাঁ
Against the crossbar. France very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, good looking ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Played out towards the right wing. Akliouche.
পুরো খাই গেল গোল পাস সুন্দর করে পাসে পাসে হ্যান্ডবল হয়েছে
France with the corner. They're first.
डायलॉग भी आहे
They've played it short. Jackie. Hernandez. Kunde. Now it's Akliush. France. Right again now. Corner number 2 then. Been taken short. Good ball, good take. That's been drilled in. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's France looking to go into the break. 1-0 up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Dembele, showing great. It's Dembele! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
কি সুন্দর করে বলটা ঢুকছিল
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Distributed tidily. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Industry or intent thus far, a little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. France come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change.
গোল গোল কেমন হইল এটা সুন্দর বলটারে ঘুরায় করে পুরা কম শেষ খেলে কেমন কি এনে বলটা দিলে গোল বলটা দিলে একদম চেলকি চেলকি দুনো বল
luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Somerville delivered low. And the shots!
Oh yeah,
drilled that.
Marlon clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Conte.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Mbappe. Jackie.
খেলা ধরুন আমি গেলেছেন কেমনি খেলতে দুদিনে এল থেকে বলও ধরতে পারি না পাশে বাসাইতে
France have their third corner. Mbappe moves short. This is the best. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Marlon. Now this could be a chance. Akliush going forward. That's offside. Yes, it is.
আগে দিবসের ভিতরে ঢুকে পড়েছে
Van Dijk, very nicely done. Good spot that. He's picked his way through. Marlon. That's put play to the danger. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Back when it goes. That's really nicely played. And he's quick to get rid. Cherki under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Great chance!
Ay শালা কি এটা
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made
Ekdom.
more of it. But he's looking very much like the big threat
Voilà.
at the moment.
চেরকি মারছে বলটা আরে না চেরকি হ্যাট্রিক
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Cherki, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
You can never be sure of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Shifted it to the flank. This is Dem goes for a shot!
গোল দেখো
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
একদম
It's just a fabulous, fabulous.
ভালো লেগেছে
I don't think that goes to the frame of the goal. 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
নবীকে বললেন নালে কিছুটা হাত করে সত্য যা 3 গোলে ওটা আর একটা কোনো সুযোগ নাই
There is some activity down on the
Well,
touchline.
team
It
done
seems
well,
there's going to be a change.
হাতি আর
France find a position of real strength now.
ফার্স্ট
An minute has been indicated.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific effort.
তাই না
There's a goal.
এর মধ্যে একটা কোথায়ছি
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. The defence let them
I
slip
hate
down
this.
right, not picking them up.
এটা বলে
Possibly being used.
চার ঘন্টা একটা গাই আজ দিলে বলে কামড় দিব না
The Netherlands may be down, but not out just yet. This is Dembele. He's going wide left. What's Dembele? Akliush. Can he finish?
Yes.
And that is as much as we have time for. France are believing now. Through to the last four. They only need to do this twice more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have gotten the doubters going, but I guess it'll all go a little quiet now.
Out দেখেন
Just a quick announcement. I'd like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
শেষ মাসে আর্জেন্টিনা অবশ্যই আর্জেন্টিনা সো সেমিফাইনাল আসতে ফ্রান্স আর স্পেন সেই ফ্রান্স আর্জেন্টিনা মাত্র আসতে গেলে আই হাই আসতে দিই সেই ফ্রান্স বিদেশিরা আমাদের চাইবে France versus Spain.
on the road and we see the track and make it back in by the grace of some guy love talk but them face the bad one.
I'm a little day, I look at time to check down. I'm all happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. The world doesn't look so rich. Slash no balance.
Some guy love feel like them think that this them the woman while when them think
So the huge prize of a place in the final awaits the winners of this do-or-die contest. The fans in the stands watch on, as does the rest of the world, eager to see which team prevails on the day. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So just 2 more matches left, Andrew. It has flown by, hasn't it?
Time flies, but we've had so many gripping games, Peter. It's been a real pleasure. And given the form of both of these teams, I'm hoping for another treat in this match.
So things are underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line.
Yeah, who did that combination?
Fabian Ruiz stood up well to him there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. This is Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can...
Gavi! Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball is loose and the chase is on. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. This is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Dembele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And he's picked out the run. Hakiush. Chouameni. Oh, it's Dembele. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but... And the finish! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
খেলা ঠিক নেই
Felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cherky, real chance! And it's there! And the lead lost, no time at all!
Cherky.
Well, going behind
Cherky
simply triggered a collective
Yeah,
determination
we'll get it on the
and they merit nothing less.
অভিজ্ঞতা রাখতে পারিস না এলাম খেলা এমবাপ্পে তো কতগুলো গোল করতে পারছে সুন্দর দেখলাম মাথায় টানিলে খেলে না তো এনজয় করবো দেখতেছি না কেন কেন ফিল্ড প্লেস আছে ওই অনুযায়ী বলে একদম একদম
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
সুন্দর ভালো নাম বললাম আমাদের বল হবে
Fabian Ruiz.
সুন্দর
Akliush. Towards Dembele.
Has been indicated.
Cherki.
নামটাই
This is Dembele. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Chouameni.
আরে টাইম শেষ
So it's half time in the
সুন্দর করে ভাই
semi-final.
বলটাকে সাজা আনছিলেন গোল
Either
আর
half
ছয়
full
মিনিট
or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half time.
48% আর 52 টোটাল শট দুইটা আমরা তিনটা দিই
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match.
পঁয়ত্রিশ তার একটা বেশি
That's
করছে
pretty much what
সাকসেসফুল
we've got
পাশে
so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half
সমস্যা নাই
will be worth keeping an eye on to see if
টেন্ডার
any
মনে
adjustments
টেন্ডার মনে
have
হয়
been made to change things.
So it's half time in the semi-final. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then.
একটা ভুল শট ভুল পাস করে
Over to the right flank. Ferran Torres. Llorente.
বলে ছিল
Pedri. And here's Luis. Chouameni, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe.
এই মাঝখানে
Rodri. Nicely spread. Ferran Torres. Gavi. Offside that
অফসাইড
time.
অফসাইড ও অফসাইডে গেছে যে দেখতেছেন সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন সাবস্ক্রাইব ইউজ চ্যানেল প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব ইউজ চ্যানেল সুন্দর
Koundé.
ভালো
It's out of play. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Pedri. Oyarzabal! And collective
Excuse me,
relief
Golden?
etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball.
ও
Take too
বাইরে
long,
ঢুকছে
and that happens.
আমি তো কিছু শেষ মনে হয় এবার
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of
Gavi.
pace into that front line, Peter. So I can see him.
Ah, he's given it away. Shot a
আগে না
goal.
সেম খেলবেন
He's got away with one there.
আরে
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far, but that will about to change.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
গাড়ি নিয়ে শেষ করে দিচ্ছে
That's positional goals.
Shot!
আয় হ্যাঁ
Goal! Spain! And they get themselves in
উল্টো কমে
front!
নেবে বল উপরে দিয়ে দিলে ভালো
His position was perfect. The invitation was there
না
for
তোমার
him.
দোষ
And his response.
Absolutely critical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter. And an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And
Well,
yes,
well,
it's
well,
him again.
না সমস্যা নেই
Spain with the lead. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. That has been slung wide. And it's Chouameni.
আয় হ্যাঁ এবার
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Goal!
level. Dembele really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And claimed it back swiftly. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That is good strength. Threads one in. And the shot! Well taken goal.
İstemem
A
diyecek.
two-goal
Böyle
lead,
bir şey.
and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was the beauty.
Orasını bastırmış ve üstünlükten ayağı oldu.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. But that, for me, should be decisive.
Played out wide. Chouameni. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Böyle
Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free.
Added time.
5 minutes to add. Now it's Dembele. And it's Chouameni. Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Correa clears it away. And that's it.
Hayır.
All ends in tears. Falling at the penultimate hurdle, and all their effort comes to
Seviyemelerinizi
absolutely
ekran